I have been a busy bee off camera. We have made a lot of progress. In the last video, we went to get pearls and got swarmed by like 100 megalodons. Okay, maybe it wasn't that many, but it was a lot. One was a level 145 alpha meg. Also, we tamed that male archelon in the cheesiest way possible. Now, I bred him with our female, and I made a turtle army. Today, we are going shark hunting. We will take Turtle Team 6 to Megalodon Bay and take it back. We're going to make it back into Viking Bay. I want to see if that 145 alpha meg is still there. And I'll grab some pearls while we are at it. Then we will take our new dire bear to the redwoods to get some honey. If we find some, we'll make some veggie cakes for taming snails and sheep. Today, I want to start by getting organic polymer out in the ocean so that we can make some gilly. I found an ocean cave that has a lot in it. I also saw a 145 anglerfish near there. I may tame it if it's safe, but before we do all that, let's upgrade our shoulder pet, Jerby. Old Jerby here, he's been good to us. He's been our faithful companion. If you remember, this is Jerby 2.0. I lost the first one whenever we went to Megalodon Bay for Operation Black Cat, White Pearls. I forgot I had him on my shoulder and I got killed by the megalodons, and then he got killed. I felt really bad about that. So, bred up a replacement, of course, and he's been doing great. He's been hanging with us and, getting the job done. Carrying my kibble, carrying my extra meats, carrying extra berries. He's doing a great job. But I've got something that I want to give him. I was out and I saw a notification by the Shiny Dino mod that there was a holographic jerboa. And so what you can do is you can use the prod, which is this item right here. You prod the dino, and then you have like 60 seconds, I believe, to kill the dino, and then you get the essence. And then you can feed that essence to your dino. Now, it has to be the exact same type, so it has to be a jerboa. Now, what the holographic trait does is it allows us to see dinos that will aggro to us from range. So I'm going to put it in his inventory, and we're going to feed it to him, and then he'll change the way he looks, and it'll change his little special skill. So now he's holographic, and we'll take the HUD off so you can see, and it's pretty cool. The only thing you can clearly see is his hat, and I've put scuba goggles on him because we're going to be in the water. Now, occasionally this holograph will bug out a little bit and he'll just be straight up invisible, but that's okay. I can always see the mask. Now, when we put him on our shoulder, we're going to get the ability to see dinos that'll aggro to us outlined. There's actually nothing around me. There'll be kind of this slightly colorful, well, there you go. You can see that right there. That's probably jellyfish. I don't know, what is that? Let me just get a little further out and see if we can see what that is. I'm gonna guess that that's jellyfish, but you can see how it's kind of like highlighted orange or red or whatever the color is on your particular screen. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's probably a dolphin. Anyway, you can kind of see that it's outlined there, and it's kind of a cheat code, but with all the dino meshing that occurs on Ragnarok, it's kind of useful. Also, underwater, it is so hard to see. It's nice having that little outline. That really does a nice job to help us out. Jerby 2.0 has got an upgrade, and he's going to be even more useful to us now. Now let's take a look at Turtle Team 6. Turtle Team 6 is like SEAL Team 6, but they are much, much slower. Anyway, I bred those two together, and what we ended up getting, I'll pick this guy up here so we can actually see. I've taken them out to do some testing and exploring, and they've got quite a bit of levels on them. But for stats, we've got 38 into health, 42 into stamina, 57 into weight, and 56 into melee. That is a pretty strong turtle. So I feel pretty good. I also upgraded the saddle to 107.9, which is a really nice number. Anytime you get over 80, it's great. Anytime you get up to about 110, 120, that's even better. So we're going to be really good in the water. Now, these guys, no saddles, because saddles are a little expensive, but I've pumped up their health. So most of them have about 25,000, 22 to 25,000 in health. And they're just basically DPS, damage per second. That's all they are. and they'll just surround whatever we mark, and they'll go to town biting away. So that's what we're going to kind of do with these guys. Now, before we do that, I need to go get my gear. I've done some painting around the base. I'm trying some different colors out just to see what I like. I've painted these lights. I like using peach. I'd mentioned that before. And I now have the intensity to high. If I can get up there and reach it. So it's up to high. Now, before, high was too much for my eyes. It kind of bothered me. But being able to go up to intensity 3 with just putting peach color on the light bulb is really nice. And that kind of takes that gray hue out of here. I don't know, something about Ragnarok and Unreal Engine 5.5. It just has a real kind of grayish hue. It just doesn't look good. So, you know, I went ahead and painted all those so that we've got those ready to go. Same here. Now, I didn't paint the breeding barn. I'm not really going to. I'd rather have it the all wood color. But, I've put this out as my placeholder for the scuba gear. And I picked this up in a drop, this harpoon launcher. It is really strong. I may actually put that on for the underwater usage because, you know, shotgun's not very useful. I don't have that many spear bolts. Nope, that's not what I want. I don't have that many spear bolts, but, you know, I'll at least have something I can do some damage with underwater because, you know, shotgun you can't use. Now, I've got something else here. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's over there. I was out doing some scouting, and I had a couple of dolphins that came up to me, and I decided to tame one. And so, two actually, it was a male and a female, and I bred the stats together. So let's just go ahead and pick them up because we're picking them up anyway. If I can get them, there we go. And let me get out of the water so I don't start drowning. And with him, we have 49 into health, 52 into stamina, 46 into weight, and 47 into melee. The only reason I have this guy is so that I can shoot from the back of him while taming. And if we see an anglerfish, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take him with us. Now, I don't really like dolphins. They're kind of squirrely, like they're really difficult to drive and maneuver, or at least they are for me. But we've got him, you know, if we need him. That's if that anglerfish is still out there. Okay, so we've got our scuba, we've got our dolphin, we've got kibble. Let's just make sure we have the kibble. I believe an anglerfish takes 1 or 2 kibble. I think it's regular, but all I've got is the superior, so that's what I'll use. We've got food. We don't need water because we're getting in the water. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. So let's take a look at the map before we head out. I went exploring just off the coast to see what I could find, and I found a cave that has polymer in it. It's the polymer plants from Aberration, that kind of thing. It's also full of carcanos. I mean, full. So that's gather at your own risk. I'm thinking about 300 poly would be good, and that should cover us. Speaking of which, I should probably make a whip because whipping up that poly is the best way. Then I also found a pearl cave. It's weird. I went into the cave looking, grabbed a handful of pearls, but there was no dinos in it, but it was just weird lighting and just weird in general. So I didn't do much exploring in there. I also found a sea crate spawn off this poly cave area. And when you get down there, you'll see what I mean, because this is kind of like a large mountain range right here, an underwater mountain range in this kind of area. And so the sea crate's on the other side, the poly cave entrance is on the other side, I want to say. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But if you're in this area, living in this area, and you have water tames, this could be a good place to do your pearl run and your poly run. Particularly if you've got an anglerfish, I think you could probably really clean house with pearls. That's kind of what I want to test, is go through there with the turtles and anglerfish and just see what we do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put the dolphin on the hot bar, seeing as how we're going to be needing him. I'm going to put the shotgun away. I'll put this ammo away. Let's put the gene trait away. Let's go ahead and put on our gear. I painted up our gears to match our colors, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to keep the eye patch on. Let Jerby keep the scuba mask, and I think we're all set. So let me get out here and we'll get on this guy, and let me whistle these dudes to follow. And I want them just to follow the turtle because I may hop off of this turtle. So let's go ahead, and I don't want everything in the base to follow. So let's just See if we can get them all like this. These guys will take off in a second and it's going to be bedlam. I put their follow distance on high because it is interesting when these guys like get all up in your space, like they're meshed into you. Okay, following and following. All right, we are set. Let's get moving. Yeah, so their follow distance is on high and their attack range is on high as well, I want to say. You guys coming? I may have to turn them down from high. There we go. Turtle Team 6 in action. They're going to get the job done. It will take a while, but they will get the job done. All right, let's submerge. Now, I'm on PlayStation, so I hit R3 to submerge. I'm not sure how it works with everyone else whenever they're trying to make their turtle submerge. Let Turtle Team 6 go into action. Oh, we got one more on us. These guys will start attacking him. And there's another one. And I'm telling you, overspawns and megalodons are crazy. These guys are beasts. They're so good. Okay, so what are we looking for? Pearl Cave. I'll tell you what, let me put the command in. It's going to make the game look weird out of the water, but in the water it'll be so much better. Okay, so I put in r.volumetric fog, and it is just so much better for recording videos. It's so hazy without it. I hate doing that because I'd like it to look the way you guys would have it look when you're playing, but I mean, it doesn't make for very good videos if you can't see nothing but blue haze. So let's just run with it like this for a while. Tell you what, let's go into the Poly Cave first, and then we'll mess with the anglerfish later. I'd like to have it before going into the Pearl Cave for obvious reasons, because it's going to be so good for getting the pearls. Is everybody following? Okay, they are. All right, now this entrance is not so easy to see. Let me see, where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, so let me get right on top of my mark here. We are at basically 11.1 latitude. Longitude is 23.9. And you can see it's just a small little square, this little entrance here. And these turtles all fit in there with no problem. And it kind of is like you go down and then go up. You'll see. And then you can either go left or right, I want to say, but I went left last time. And there's this little ledge right here. You see the little ledge? Now, these weird underwater fog color looking things, I don't know what those things do or what they're supposed to be. Come on, guys. Y'all are moving slow as Christmas. So let's just get up here and you'll see what I mean by carcanos. There are a lot. We'll get everybody to go up, and so you can see the poly plants right there. Oh, I meant to make a whip. Dadgummit. I didn't do that. You can get the front of your turtle up on the ledge. There you go, like this. And then there's some metal in here, and there's probably some crystal. I didn't go too far back, but there are a lot of carcanos. I mean, a lot. And I believe that is all that's in here. Is carcanos. There's nothing else, not that I see anyway. So there's a little crystal here. You got your poly plants. I think these are rare flowers. So this is, poly, like just poly plants. I like whipping poly. I think it's a faster way to get. Oh, we got troubles. I don't know if I get yanked off of the back of by a turtle. I don't know if carcanos can yank you off the back of a turtle, but we're gonna let those guys go to town on him. I hear something walking. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Okay, I am going to put the poly into him. That was, oh my god, that was a lot of poly. I mean, this is doing the trick here as far as getting it. And if you need rare flowers, man alive, there are a ton in here. Now, I'm going to get back on the turtle, and then we will... Oh, that's so much polymer. I mean, we're going to be good for making stuff for quite a while. All right, let me get back on the turtle. I don't want there to be any dramas. I probably should get a little crystal. I think I'm getting a little short back at base. This is the Poly Cave, and it is pretty awesome. I mean, I guess you could build in here if you wanted. There's metal, tons of metal actually. We will get everyone to follow, and we're going back down to this little ledge here. Then we drop down and go out. 145. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Where is he? Okay, he's about 200 away. Let's get off. You are not following me, right? We're gonna put the dolphin out. And of course, it's like throws him a million miles away. All right, we're on the dolphin. Now we're gonna get over this anglerfish and we're gonna try to knock him out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on the other side of him, and I think I'm gonna chase him towards the turtles so that when he gets knocked out, I've got some cover with me. And let's do that. So let's mark him. Whoops, I believe I missed that completely. That's the only thing about these guys, these dolphins, is they are squirrely to try and swim on. Let him just aggro to us for a little bit. And he'll start torpor running here soon. Having Jerby upgraded to a shiny dino is we can see when stuff aggroes around us, you know? That ought to put him down. I hope I didn't hit him too many times. Okay, so there's nothing around us because Jerby would have it show up with his new shiny ability. So let me get a couple of kibbles. So the quickest way to tame this guy up is to give him one kibble and then one like mutton, or you could use prime meat, but I don't have that. I'm all out of. I've cooked all of it. I cooked all of my mutton. All right, it should eat any second now and get tamed up. I think it's yeah, 44, 15, 44. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so let's put this guy away right here. And let's go ahead and put this guy away. Thank you for your help. And let's go ahead and get on you. And let's go follow all. All right, now let's take a look at this anglerfish real quick. The anglerfish is 45 into health, 51 into stamina, 39 into weight, and 47 into melee. I mean, I really couldn't ask for anything more than that. All I'm going to use this for is harvesting pearls. So the higher the melee, the better. Just like any harvesting dino, the more melee you get, the more return on your harvest that you get. That's kind of a weird way to say you get more stuff the higher the melee. But yeah, that's going to be what we do going into this pearl cave. Now, let's get these guys to follow us here. And we're going to go over to the pearl cave, and I'm going to show you the entrance to that as well. Okay, so we're not at the bottom. You can see that trench below us. And then there's this kind of, well, if we could see without these guys, this stone pillar here. Guys, what are you doing? There's this stone pillar here from the bottom of the trench. And we're kind of looking at the top of this ledge, I want to say is where it's at. Let me get up here and we'll get inside. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of light inside, and it's just kind of a square entrance. You guys coming? All four of you coming? Yes, all four are coming. Yeah, so you can see the it's like a square entrance here, and the chords are going to be 12.6 and 25.4 roughly. That's the entrance. And there wasn't anything. I just poked my head in last time and grabbed a couple handfuls of pearls that were right at the entrance, but there wasn't anything else that I could see in here. Maybe there might be some metal or some oil. I don't know. I didn't really look around, but we're just trying to poke our head in here and look. It is incredibly dark in here. I mean, it is like really dark, and I believe this is pearls right here. It is. So let's hop off here. Is there anything coming for us? I probably should have looked at that before hopping off. All right, we'll throw this here, and having the light on this guy is pretty nice, so we can see what the heck we're doing. All right. So, oh, look at the pearls. Oh, that's nice. Wait, are there more? Okay, yeah. So I think what I may do is get these guys to follow me, and I'm just going to go around getting pearls. Let's just do that. That'll be the safer bet, so I don't get run up on by a Tuso or something crazy. Yeah. Oh man, we're going to get all the pearls. Oh, now we're stuck. We're stuck. Okay. Let's go here. Are all four of them here? Yes. Okay. Everybody's here. We can't lose anybody. Nobody gets left behind. Look at the mother load of pearls. I'm loving it. All right, let's get all these. We're getting all the pearls. Every pearl there is. That's a rock, not a pearl. Over here, some more. All right, nice. Oh, this is so good. Man, this is so good. Look at the pearls. I mean, Viking Bay can no longer have to mess with Viking Bay because of all these pearls in this cave. I mean, this is crazy, right? Let's take a look at the inventory. Wow, 500 pearls. So it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, almost 7,000 pearls in here. What? All right, here we are coming back to base. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these guys up, on the shore, near the shore, and I'm going to clean them out, put all the poly away, put the fish meat in the trough or the fridge. I'm not sure. I'll put it in something, and then we'll do a couple things to get ready here. Okay, so I got everything put up and everybody picked up, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the dire bear. We're going to take that with us, and I'm not going to need any ghillie or bug spray because we're going to be on a dire bear, and that makes you immune to like bee sting dismount. So I'll just use him to swipe some hives, if we can find some, that is, and we'll get a little bit of honey doing that. But first what we'll do is we'll stop off at Megalodon Bay and see what the spawns look like. If it's not too bad spawn, then I may not even go in there and mess around with it. We'll just play that by ear. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up, and then we'll get over there. We've got the Megalodon on, and I believe that's just the only thing we're looking for now. Yes. And I need to take this off of 140. And let's see. Okay. It's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 megs in here. You can now see the Eurypterids, the stinging scorpions, with Jerby's special ability. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those down there. I'm going to land over here. We're going to do one more search real quick and see if there is anything that pops up. And we can save. I'm telling you, just the game feels a little weird right now. So one more time. Now that we're a little closer to the center. Nope, same amount. Okay. I don't know if I'm really going to worry about clearing that out. I would like to get down there. I am going to get down there because I want to see if I can find this treasure chest. It may not spawn. It just might be bugged. But let's just see. We can take our team leader down there. Let him do the work. And I'm tempted to get these black pearls with anglerfish. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's kill these guys. I don't know how much torpor I would take off of these guys. None. Well, he may not have hit me. I may have killed him so fast. I'm telling you, these turtles are so strong. Not taking any torpor. I mean, I guess I'm killing them so fast. I wonder if I can swim under here. Or am I going to get hung up? Nope. Perfect. We're hitting pearls and chitin and oil off of these guys. Let me get a couple more killed off here, and then I'll do the anglerfish. Because, these guys are going to come for me. And I do not see where this little treasure chest is supposed to be. I mean, I'm probably not even looking in the right place. I just looked over there and didn't see you. Let's go back to this side and look one more time. I may be just looking in the wrong place. I've seen people talk about it online, and I have yet to see it. Maybe wait, is that it right there? Okay, what's around us? Anybody trying to come for us right now? Okay, let's get down here and take a look at this. Wow, that is tiny. What? For real? Boots with the fur? That's it? Okay. Now, the Eurypterids will probably do him in, so I have to be careful. Why are you not getting the black pearls? That's weird, right? Why can't I get the black pearls? Seriously? I can get them by hand, but I can't get them with anglerfish? Now that's weird. So let's just fly across the murder snow and get to the redwoods, and you know, I can go from there. Let's get into the redwoods, and instantly the redwood sound is happening. And we got snow on the redwood trees. Let's get over here. Let's hit a save, and then we'll search for a bee. Okay, so we're looking for bees, but we're also looking to not die. So maybe let's get us a little elevation. With Jerby being upgraded with the shiny dino holographic effect, we should be able to see the thylas on the trees, like through the tree. I don't want to test it. God, I should turn the fog back off. I can't see nothing. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna use the command for the fog. Let's just let it roll with what we got, and let's just find us a little spot to sit down, and let's just see if we see a bee. Now it should pop up as giant bee. I wonder if it's gonna be bugged here as well. Jerby's shiny effect here. Okay, yeah. See how it's on the tree there, and you can see it on the tree. Now the same should happen with bees. So I don't have to search for thylas anymore. We should be able to just see when they're near us. Still no bee, right? Nope. And giant bee? No. Let's go ahead and do a search. See if we see a bee. Should be giant bee. Nope, no giant bee. It's not under bee. Okay. I'm just going to work along this edge here, kind of heading back towards base, and every so often I'll stop and see if I can, you know, do a search for bee and hopefully find one. So there are no bees in the redwoods. I flew all around it and did a search with the dino finder. Nothing. So we didn't get any honey today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back to base, and we'll kind of wrap this video up. All right, here we are back at base. Okay, let me sort some stuff out, and then we will wrap this video up. We got so much done. I'm glad we found organic poly in the ocean. I will harvest more off camera. Turtle Team 6 is awesome. I really feel safe in the water with those turtles. They are beasts. We grabbed some more pearls with our new anglerfish. We actually grabbed a lot of pearls. I'm not sure I'm going to need to go out for pearls again anytime soon, but we will use them to do some upgrading at our base. We took the dire bear out to the redwoods and we looked for some honey. I couldn't find a hive, so I'm going to tame a bee soon, maybe in the next video. There's some spots where bees are out in the open in Ragnarok and there's no hives, and I'll look for them and I'll see if we can find it, and if so, I'll make that into a video. Now, we will tame some snails in the next video, and I'll use the veggie cakes I got as a shiny dino reward. I wanted to get honey and make the cakes and then go out and tame the achatina, you know, the normal way. But with no hives spawning in redwoods at all, I think it's reasonable to use the rewards I got from Shiny Dino Mod, you know, for killing enraged shinies. So I'll do that probably in the next video. We'll go get ourselves a couple of achatina, and we'll set up a little achatina farm so we can get cementing paste, achatina paste. And then, you know, maybe we'll tame a bee and we'll make veggie cakes the right way. I hope you enjoyed the content today. If so, give us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in the next one.